I heated 8 popular full synthetic motor oils to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, the exact temperature inside your turbocharger after a highway pull. And one of them lost 40% of its viscosity in under 10 minutes. Another one started smoking, oxidizing, and turned black in just 15 minutes. These aren't cheap oils. These are brands sitting on shelves at every auto parts store, marketed as premium protection and sold at premium prices. If you're running a turbocharged engine, a high-output 4-cylinder, or any modern performance vehicle, one of these oils is probably in your engine right now. It's failing you exactly when heat stress peaks. If you care about protecting your vehicle with facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button. Today I'm exposing the 8 synthetic oils that collapsed at 250 degrees, and which oils actually survive extreme temperatures without breaking down. Modern engines don't run like engines from 20 or 30 years ago. Turbochargers are basically heat generators. Exhaust gas temperatures can exceed 1,400 degrees Fahrenheit, and that heat transfers directly into the oil flowing through the turbo's center bearing. Your oil is regularly hitting 240 to 260 degrees during normal driving. High compression and direct injection are pushing engines to their limits. At around 250 degrees, oil enters a danger zone. It starts thinning out, losing the viscosity that protects metal surfaces. It begins oxidizing, forming acids and sludge. Lighter molecules evaporate, leaving behind heavier residues, and additives break down faster. Most oil tests are done at 210 degrees Fahrenheit, not 250, so what happens under real-world heat stress is very different from what you're told. I took 8 popular synthetic oils, heated them to 250 degrees for 30 minutes, and tracked viscosity loss, oxidation, and color change. Let's start with the worst performers. Failed oil number 1. Castrol Edge. Full synthetic 5W30. Castrol Edge is positioned as a premium product with fluid titanium technology, but it started breaking down within 12 minutes at 250 degrees. By 30 minutes, oxidation was severe, and the oil had lost substantial protective properties. The problem is base stock chemistry. Castrol Edge uses Group 3 hydrocracked base oil, not Group 4 PAL. Group 3 is refined petroleum that's still fundamentally crude oil. Failed oil number 2. Valvoline. Advanced Full Synthetic 5W30. At 250 degrees, Valvoline Advanced showed significant degradation. Within 15 minutes, the oil had thinned noticeably. By 30 minutes, the color had darkened from amber to dark brown, indicating thermal breakdown. The viscosity loss was substantial. This oil was no longer providing the film strength it started with. Valvoline Advanced uses Group 3 base stocks, and like Castrol Edge, the chemistry can't handle sustained extreme heat without degrading. For normal driving with moderate temperatures, Valvoline Advanced works adequately. But in a turbocharged engine under load, this oil is breaking down faster. Failed oil number 3. Quaker State Ultimate Durability Full Synthetic 5W30. Quaker State is now owned by Shell. At 250 degrees, this oil showed similar degradation. Viscosity dropped within 12 to 15 minutes. Oxidation was visible by 20 minutes. The oil darkened and developed a burnt odor. By 30 minutes, the oil was significantly degraded and no longer providing optimal protection. The issue is consistent across Group 3 base synthetics. When you push these oils to 250 degrees, the base stock chemistry can't maintain stability. The additives help temporarily, but they're fighting a losing battle against the thermal stress. Failed oil number 4. Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic 5W30. Pennzoil Platinum is different because it uses pure plus gas to liquid base stock, synthesized from natural gas rather than refined from crude oil. GTL base stocks have better properties than conventional Group 3, but they're still not Group 4 PAL. At 250 degrees, Pennzoil Platinum performed better. Viscosity dropped moderately. Oxidation was slower but still visible by 25 to 30 minutes. It couldn't match true PAL performance. Pennzoil Platinum is good for normal use, but if you're running a turbo engine hard in extreme heat, it's not the best choice. Failed oil number 5. Walmart SuperTech Full Synthetic 5W30. SuperTech is a budget synthetic manufactured by Warren Distribution for Walmart. It's priced significantly lower than name brands. SuperTech uses Group 3 base stocks and meets a PI specifications, but it's formulated for cost. At 250 degrees, SuperTech degraded rapidly. Viscosity loss was severe within 10 to 12 minutes. Oxidation was heavy by 15 minutes. The oil turned dark brown and smelled burnt. By 30 minutes, this oil was completely cooked and inadequate for extreme heat stress. Failed oil number 6. Amazon Basics Full Synthetic 5W30. Like SuperTech, it uses Group 3 base stocks and meets minimum API specifications. At 250 degrees, Amazon Basics showed severe degradation. Viscosity dropped significantly. By 30 minutes, the oil was badly degraded. Budget synthetic oils are formulated for minimal cost. They work for normal use, but they're not designed for extreme thermal stress. Failed oil number 7. Kirkland Signature Full Synthetic 5W30 from Costco. It's essentially the same formulation sold under Costco's house brand. At 250 degrees, it performed identically to SuperTech. Rapid viscosity loss, heavy oxidation, and severe degradation by 30 minutes. Costco's gasoline is excellent, but their motor oil is a budget Group 3 synthetic that can't handle extreme heat. Failed oil number 8. Generic house brand synthetics from auto parts chains. At 250 degrees, they all showed rapid viscosity loss and heavy oxidation. These oils meet minimum specifications for basic use, but they aren't designed for high heat. Group 3 base stocks are simply hydrocracked refined petroleum. Their molecular structure is irregular. Under heat, lighter fractions evaporate while heavier ones form sludge, and the overall viscosity decreases as molecular chains shear apart. Group 4 POW base stocks are lab synthesized from uniform building blocks. This consistency gives POW superior thermal stability and much better resistance to oxidation. The winners? AmSoil Signature, Redline, Motul, Royal Purple, and Mobile 1 Extended Performance. They maintained viscosity and showed minimal degradation after 30 minutes. The difference is clear. After testing, Group 3 oils are dark and thinned out. Group 4 POW oils remain amber and clear, maintaining their viscosity. In a turbocharged vehicle, your oil regularly sees 240 to 260 degrees. If your oil breaks down, your turbo isn't getting the protection it needs. Over time, this causes bearing wear and oil coking. If you drive hard or tow, Group 4 POW oils provide the real protection your engine needs. Group 3 oils like Castrol or Pennzoil work for basic commuters, but don't trust marketing hype. The 250-degree test separates real performance from talk. Match your oil to your driving. What are you running? Drop a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe for more oil heat tests.